Good evening and welcome live to Salt Lake City at the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. It's the Beehive Showcase sparking up tonight. Puck drop just moments away from Salt Lake City, and these two coming in on very different ends of the spectrum. For one squad coming in losers of two straight, and for the other, the home squad, winners of two straight on the road, a less than favorable matchup. And in those games, the Northern Arizona University Ice Jacks playing host and falling just short of Grand Canyon University in their last game. Prior to that, playing one up at Grand Canyon University and dropping that one as well. A one-score game, 6-5 and 5-2 in that second finish. On the other end for Utah, coming in red hot off of two straight wins last Thursday and Friday at Boise State University, taking both on the road, a 6-2 finish and a 4-3 finish. We are officially underway from Salt Lake City. Opening puck goes to the Utes before losing possession and wrapping behind their own nets. Northern Arizona looking for possession. Puck crosses center ice and finds its way into one of the leading scorers for the Utes. Possession in Keegan Torrey. Still fighting forward in the neutral zone, and Northern Arizona batting it along the boards, looking for somewhere to go. And we've got our first whistle all but 30 seconds into this hockey game on an offsides call. And for Utah, getting those two wins on the road, especially after playing host to Weber State, one of the crosstown rivals, and coming up just short in a 3-2 loss. Going back on the road and bouncing back majorly like that against a team that at the time was well ahead of you in the division race serves nothing but confidence for this Skating Ute squad. Puck resets out of the zone, and that's Benjamin Leduc in pursuit. He's got it before getting walloped along the far-sided boards and losing his possession. Back on the near side, that's the team captain Ezekiel Endy with a little poke pass for Ben Leduc along the boards. Near side again, Owen Melson at the point. Melson going around the horn. Quick drop for Ezekiel Endy, and the pass just goes awry, finding a skate of an Ice Jack in pursuit. Down on the puck, that's Oka Forsberg trying to maintain possession, unable to against the Utah back check. Benjamin Wiener now with some speed, cutting up into the offensive zone. Quick pass to center ice, and can't do anything with it. One bend to another, no connection. That time, quick shot in front of the net, and it goes through. It's going to be an early Utah goal. A minute and 31 seconds in, and Ezekiel Endy gets the 5-hole top shot to go through. Utah leads 1-0. And in talking with Skating Utes head coach Nick Fornelius, that's dialing up the game plan to a T. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. They've struggled in the early parts of game, getting their footing where they wanted to be, getting off to the right start, punching their opponents in the throat, especially here at home. No more of that trend tonight. A minute and 31 seconds in, Utah's got a lead, courtesy of Ezekiel Endy and some nifty stick work inside the offensive zone. Quick delay, dusting off the puck. Back to center ice we go. We've got our second face-off of the game. The leading point scorer for the Ice Jacks in Cale Delzer wins the opening face-off, or the second face-off, excuse me, and now he's cutting up into the offensive zone with some speed before a poke check, a well-placed poke check at that. Knocks the puck away, and Northern Arizona going to have to rescind for possession. Max Fenny along the boards looking for somewhere to go. He's got an outlet right next to him with some speed. That is Aiden Umina looking across the ice, trying to find a man in stride. Wrapping around the net is Ethan Overman. Overman to the point, trying to keep it in, and he cannot. A great stick there from Ryan Jim to get it out of the zone and force a Utah reset. Avoid that pressure from boiling over. A nice job on the Northern Arizona University back check. Quick pass on the backhand of Max Fenny, cutting across center ice. Past the blue line with 4 men in pursuit. Quick shot and a nasty dangle. That time he couldn't find the net he was looking for, however, and Utah going to have to reset. A quick dish. Offsides is waved off, and a man goes down and loses possession of that puck. Quick pass to center ice. Nothing doing. Nice back check there from the Ice Jacks. Stacking the net, not allowing any Utah skaters to get near the perimeter there of that crease. In the net for the Ice Jacks, it is Christopher Walgren making his 14th start of the year. Everyday starter for Northern Arizona, and for good reason. One of the only goalies in the league to have points himself, an assist earlier in this category. On the far-sided boards, looking for possession. And passing out of the zone, Utah is first on the scene. Keegan Torrey with a puck drop, and it's turned over. A nasty shot going top shelf. And how about it? Trying to corral it around the horn, couldn't get it to go. Gabriel LeBron with a nice shot that time. Still in that far side corner. 25-on-12 crime. Connor Beers looking for his first extended possession of the game. Quick tip in front of the nets. And a nice save by Holmgren. Around the horn again, Cole Turner with a quick check to get the man off the puck. And a nasty poke to get it out of the zone. Great defense that time. Able to maintain his hold, and Caden Ketchum pokes Utah right out of scoring position. Now with some speed, cutting into the offensive zone. A great poke check. Gets it to fly awry and prevents danger from coming to fruition that time. Samuel Kleinsmith had a wide open lane towards the net. Only man in his way was Keegan Torrey, who let that be known. Now all of a sudden a dangerous attack. Quick shift for Utah, and it's a 3-on-2 opportunity. Finally Utah able to get back on the back check. Quick shot, save made by Nowicki. Back around to the point it goes. Another quick bats, able to keep it in the attacking zone before it is taken out. Utah with their second great offensive scoring chance of the game, and Ezekiel Endy just gets a quick wrap up on the shot. Easy wrister. Holmgren wraps. We've got our third stoppage of the game with 15:25 left to play in period one. Face off on the far side corner. And it goes to Utah. Ezekiel Endy with his second successful face-off win of the night. Malachi Lynch at the point playing perimeter defense. Now all of a sudden he's got a man to deal with right in front of him. Some nice stick work that time. Maintaining possession, able to quick it out as fast as possible in transition. Ezekiel Endy with a quick turnover. And he dishes it right back the other way. Nowicki tries to get a stick on it, but cannot. And Utah going to have to go on the back check and try and get this puck out of the zone. Northern Arizona's doing a great job of stacking the offensive zone. Playing that 5-star offense just like they want to. Got a man in every corner that you could ask for. Centering pass goes awry. Quick shot from Leduc. Was it a shot? It looked like a bend-to-bend connection. Unbelievable pass to center ice. Ben Leduc trying to get it to the stick of Ben Wiener, who just got a little bit too under that puck, sent it into the net. We've got a stoppage before nearly having our second goal of the game already. And still very early in this one, but Utah is doing a great job of maintaining possession, holding the puck, passing from man to man, really just keeping the scoring threat away from Jack Nowicki by holding on to the pucks themselves. Quick poke keeps it in the zone. How about it? Donovan O'Shea getting on his horse and keeping it in Utah's forecheck. Looking for Max Fenney on the far side. A quick drop-off pass that goes awry as Garrett Jackson could not handle it. Behind the nets with possession this time. Kai Hohoff with a quick centering pass and a good one. That's Aiden Werner cutting towards the net. Quick pass. Save made by Jack Nowicki. More of a shot than a pass that time, right off the chest protector. Quick pass from Fenney gets blocked on its way. And Utah being marked off sides. Delayed penalty hand goes up for a second and comes back down once skating past that blue line. One of the most common penalties that you will see in hockey. Most common stoppages, I should call it. Don't know that it's a penalty. All the way down in the far side corner, Hank Levy in pursuit. He's got Owen Melson right next to him with a quick drop off. Now Evan Richards going after the puck before he can. It's going to go all the way around the horn and back into Utah's side of the ice. 13:28 left to play. Down in the attacking zone we go. Utah putting on the pressure, looking to score their second of the period. So far, great job by Northern Arizona being able to keep pace in this game. They haven't seen much long, drawn-out offensive success thus far, but they've done a great job of putting a man on a man, not allowing these skating Utes to get too much space, especially in the attacking zone. Right as I speak, Daniel Madison cutting towards the best part of the ice, just losing the puck in transition. Owen Melson, quick pass, gets a stick in front of the net and goes awry. Now Connor Beers has it. Over in the slot, quick drop-off pass to the point. Looking for an alley. He's got it, quick shot, and it goes just wide. Jack Umina nearly had another one. They will reset as it's poked out of the zone. Umina in pursuit. 12:45 left to play. One of the most fun guys that you will see on the ice is number 25. In his second year as a Ute, and continuing to show dominance on both sides of the puck. A two-way defenseman. One of the best playmakers that you'll see at Utah's disposal. Connor Beers now entering the zone. Great pass. Quick shot. Just wide. Nearly having their second of the period. A great hit late on the near side. And Malachi Lynch is first in pursuit of the puck. Passing off to Cole Turner. Turner with a quick pass to Connor Beers. Beers gets his swiped from a teammate alike. That's Cole Turner. Dropped off for Overman, 35-36. Right back to him, and a skate gets in the way. Nice job of positioning by the Ice Jacks. Far side, nice intercept. Pass goes just awry, and it's going to go all the way down there. That was Caden Ketchum, looking for Cole Davis in transition. Benjamin Wiener with a nice poke. And a quick tag the other way. Now Connor Beers with possession. Quick pass to Malachi Lynch. Lynch through the neutral zone and all the way around. Utah going to get some fresh skates on the ice. And Northern Arizona going to look for some space. A big hit laid on the far side that time. Now all of a sudden in transition, Liam Casey looking for somewhere to go. And he's got a Benjamin Wiener angry on his tail, getting that puck right from him. Right back to the man, and a quick pass from Liam Casey to center ice. A great drop-off. Another centering pass, this time intercepted by Donovan O'Shea. The defenseman with a great centering pass the other way. And more space to deal with. Quick shot, save made. How about it? Unbelievable play by Christopher Wahlgren. Outmanned, outnumbered, and he was flanked out of position. He's somehow able to get that low blocker on it and keep it at a one-score game. I think if you're Northern Arizona, you have to like where you are right now. Utah been playing very well in this first period, especially in the offensive side of the puck. But still lots of room to work and well within striking distance. Only a one-goal deficit. All it takes is a bloop and a blast, and just like that, we're squared back up. But we haven't got that just yet. 10:27 left to play in period number 1. Gonna have a face-off on the near side, right by the booth over here. On for the Ice Jacks, it is Zoka Forsberg. And on the other end for Utah, it is their captain, Ezekiel Endy. Face-off goes the other way. That's Aiden Umina on the face-off for Utah. Along the boards, Garrett Jackson. Able to find a Umina, one of the two, wrapping behind the nets. Still with possession and firing off for Owen Melson. Melson along the boards. A quick drop. Oh, and a huge hit. Unbelievable power behind that one. Fletcher Burnett taking down Aiden Umina like a ton of bricks. Umina bounces back quickly, and he's got possession entering the offensive zone. Finding a striped shirt in his route halfway there towards the net. Owen Melson now with possession, dialing into that corner. A nice job of poking around and getting nasty in there by the Northern Arizona back check. Alex Umina skating the point. Quick shot from Fenny. Great save again from Christopher Wahlgren. Continuing to play a great first period. Lots of action, especially against him. Utah been all over the ice. .30-on-30 tonight with Jack Nowicki in for the Utes in his 6th start of the year, and Christopher Wahlgren for his 14th start of the year for the Ice Jacks. On the near side boards, looking for possessions, both teams scrumming it out. Northern Arizona able to find a lane. And Utah's back check continues to prove to be as strong as granite in this one so far. Only 9 minutes left in this first period, but Utah has not allowed much of anything in the offensive department for the Ice Jacks. Overman finding some space through center ice. Crossing the neutral zone, and Utah is going to get rung up on the offsides call, so we'll have our fourth stoppage of the game with 8:54 left to play. Just outside, or just inside the neutral zone, that is, right in front of that blue line. Utah trying to make it their third face-off win of the night. On the season, Utah finding themselves currently notched at third place in the Mountain West Conference. And that finds them catapulting in there after 2 straight wins against Boise State on the road. Their crosstown rivals, the Weber State University Wildcats, they've been a force to be reckoned with all year. They've had Utah's number. 3-1 they lead in the season series. Yet they find themselves 2 spaces behind Utah with 2 more games played. A 10-6-1 record for Weber State, and for the University of Utah Skating Utes, a 10-4-2 record with 22 points in the early goings of the season. They have to feel good about where they are, especially with those forces above them in the standings currently in University of Providence and Montana State, 12-4 and 16-2 respectively. Bit of a cushion there, a 12-point cushion to be exact for Montana State. They are feeling ecstatic about their placement in the early goings. Another stoppage as the puck flies out of play. 8:24 left on the clock. Connor Beers in for the faceoff for the Skating Utes. And he's towing it up against Barrett Palance in his first faceoff opportunity of the evening. And on the other end, for Northern Arizona University, they find themselves wedged right smack dab in the middle. 13 contests into the season, a 5-7-1 record, and 11 points to speak of. That goal differential at -4. That's been the curse so far. That's been what's keeping them from stringing together that consistency they're looking for. And because of it, they find themselves wedged right in the middle like Malcolm, and another stoppage as it falls out of play towards that Ice Jack bench. 8:02 left to play in period number 1. A 1-0 Utah lead and an assertive start. And I claimed earlier that it was Ezekiel Endy. Actually, it was Aiden Umina scoring his second goal of the season. He scored last time here on home ice. Here he is again, unassisted, going towards the net and taking matters into his own hands to draw it up as a 1-0 Utah lead. A nice job playing pesky and keeping that puck in the offensive zone until Northern Arizona gets the clear that they're looking for. Donovan O'Shea all the way down and around. A quick pass that hits a referee skate in pursuit along the boards. Some nifty stick handling. Trying to maintain possession, and it's dished back towards Nowicki, who will cover and hold, and we'll have another face-off this time on Utah's side of the court. On the far side face-off circle, 7:31 left to play. A 1-0 lead, courtesy of that Aiden Umina goal a minute and a half into the first. Pretty quiet since then. A lot of good opportunities, but been there pretty much every step of the way to stonewall him has Christopher Wahlgren. Final 7 minutes and 25 seconds in period number 1. Ezekiel Endy with a nice steal. Centering pass that just gets out front of Max Fenny. He's trying to beat him to the puck, and he does. Icing is waved off, and just like that, Utah in the offensive zone once more. Owen Melson tries to keep the puck in front of him. He cannot. So Alex Umina fields and fetches. Quick pass from Max Fenny, center ice, back to Fenny, who gets back up on his feet, and the puck can't find its way through. A nice back check that time from the Ice Jacks. 1-on-1, great save by Nowicki, unimpeded towards the net. A golden lane to score, and Liam Casey comes up empty. Now we in transition. Utah moving from back check to forecheck. Looking for some space. That is Alex Umina up along the boards. Quick pass, right back out to Melson. Melson can't handle the hot stick, and back the other way we go. 2-on-2 skating into the offensive zone. A nice poke to keep that from becoming too damaging as Brody Ensign travels after that puck. A nice save by Nowicki, who covers up, and another stoppage. 6:19 left to play in period number 1. Turning up the gas here in the back half of the period are the Ice Jacks. Nice job of keeping Utah out of these sustained offensive drives. That time able to get him out within 10-15 seconds of arrival. Both times driving towards the net, not allowing anything. And that's exactly what you got to do when you're trailing. All you need is one. And the opportunities, they come, they present themselves. We've already had a couple breakaway stabs tonight. Quick shot, quick pass. Save made by Jack Nowicki. Unbelievable sprawling. I don't know how he did that. Put the blocker out, and the rest is history. Unbelievable save by Nowicki. Right on cue, too. Just talking about all it takes is one opportunity. There it was. Nowicki says no. Back the other way. Quick shot from Hank Levy. Can't get it on net. Along the boards, out to the point. Back on net. Second effort, scores. Utah. A 2-0 lead here in the first. Keegan Torrey nets another. That's his team-leading 12th goal of the season, and even 14 points in his 17th game played of the season. Keegan Torrey, how about it? 5:39 left to play. Northern Arizona had to feel great about that ground they had covered to keep Utah off the board the whole second half of the period, really 3/4 of this period. But with 5:39 left to play, Keegan Torrey finds the rebound shot he's looking for, gets back in the score column. And his team-leading 12th goal of the year makes it a 2-0 Utah lead here in the waning moments of the first period. A nice steal as Keegan Torrey's on the forecheck. Another nice job poking, and Utah just playing pesky at this point. Playing keep away, looking to maintain as much possession as possible. Back on the back check. And all the way around as Connor Beers in pursuit. A nice job getting that puck off the stick as quick as possible by Caden Berninger. Across the other way, a nice centering pass. Quick shot is blocked in pursuit. Nothing about it. Driving towards the nets. Nowicki's looking for the positioning. Shot is blocked on its way out to the points. Yet again, that's Caden Berninger with another centering pass. Save made by Nowicki. Nothing to speak of in the score column just yet for the Ice Jacks. A 2-0 game, 4:50 left to play in period number 1. And that's largely a 2-0 lead because of the efforts of Jack Nowicki in net. Had a couple golden opportunities, none better than what we saw just a couple minutes ago. Wide open left side of the net. A sprawling Jack Nowicki able to extend his his right leg just where it needed to be. And now all of a sudden Utah in transition. Quick shot from Ben Wiener and a great save from Christopher Walgren. Back out to Ben, and Owen Melson takes the rebound on the pass. Covering up immediately is Christopher Walgren, and a smart decision in doing so. 4:30 left to play, and Utah starting to play with a little pep in their step down the stretch in this first period. It's been a back and forth period of action, especially defensively. But in terms of possession, there's no question Utah has had the edge so far tonight. Along the boards, Ben Wiener goes after that puck. Now up to Melson. Quick shot. Can't find its way through. Alex Umino looking to keep that puck where it was, and a nasty pass gets intercepted. Great save by Jack Nowicki. Tell me if you've heard it before. It's getting tiring. An unbelievable first period he's putting together. Just slapping one on nets and giving his teammates a chance. Nothing to show for it that time, however. Now into the offensive zone. And before they can do anything, we've got an offsides call going back outside the points. And the shot category hasn't been too disparaged in this first period. 8 shots for Utah, 2 goals to speak of, and 5 for the Ice Jacks with nothing on the board just yet. That time it was Kyle Quinar with a great opportunity to drive towards that net, get to the best part of the ice and score, for scoring, right in front, and a nasty hit right in front of us down here as Malachi Lynch goes down hard. All legal that time, using every inch of the frame. Derek Garcia goes in hard and comes out. just as hard getting back on his skates. Now a scrum for the puck. On the near side in the corner, team captain Ezekiel Endy looking for a way to salvage that puck out of there, and it looks like he found it to the tune of Malachi Lynch with an amazing saucer pass ahead for Max Fenny. Quick pass, can't find the tape. Garrett Jackson just unable to reach it in time. And back the other way we go with 3:15 left to play in this first period. A shot from center ice just to get some skates on the ice, and Malachi Lynch is first on the scene. Another great centering pass. This time it's Evan Richards cutting up towards the net. Richards looking for somewhere to go, getting the call behind him. Still circling, still with possession. Cross the other way to Dono O'Shea. O'Shea looking for space. He's got it, quick shot, can't find its way through. Max Fenny, quick pass, and it doesn't go, and it doesn't get the tap he's looking for from Hank Levy. Back out to Donovan O'Shea with a quick pass the other way. Now to Fenny again at center ice, a nasty move cutting up. And Evan Richards will pursue the puck. He's got it along the near-sided boards, back down the other way. Hank Levy now with the puck. Looking for somewhere to go. He's got two Ice Jacks on either side of him. With possession and maintaining is Aiden Umina. This one gets out of the zone, and Utah going to have to reset. Excuse me, that was Evan Richards on the pass. Now cutting into the offensive zone. Quick shots, blocked in its tracks, and going to have to reset as Utah garners possession. Off the boards at a nasty angle, and Daniel Madison's hopes of possessing the puck shot by the wayside as that one takes a nasty deflection. Back behind the nets. Ooh, a dangerous pass that's broken up on its way, and another big hit down by the net. Utah doing a good job of responding to this physical style of defense that Northern Arizona has commanded so far. Quick pass from Connor Beers, back to Beers from Cole Turner, and it couldn't find the tape. Back around we go, a minute and a half left to play in period number one. And in a period marked by great defense and great goaltending in the first 2/3 of this period, it has been all Utah in the final few minutes. Turning up the gas as Alex Umina cuts towards the net. A great stick in the way, prevents it from getting through. Back down the other way we go. It's a 2-on-1. Cutting into the offensive zone with some space. Quick shot. Finds a body before it finds the nets. And Jack Nowicki getting some favors that time from the back check. A dangerous opportunity for Kai Hohoff. It looked like Jackson Smool right next to him. 2-on-1, unimpeded towards the net. And just able to get there in the nick of time was Ben Hostetler. So on the near side, we have another face-off. 54 seconds left to play in period number one. A 2-0 game, marked by some strong offense in the back half of the period. Quick shot off the face-off, nothing doing. Utah goes for the clear. All the way down it goes, and back down the other way we go. 47.5 ticks left on the clock. Utah with another face-off, this time in their defensive zone, and looking to block another shot. That time Aiden Werner right off the face-off was looking to net his 7th point of the year, and if not for Cole Turner, he might have. Draws a toss-up, and eventually Northern Arizona coming out of it with possession. That's Cale Delzer, the leading point scorer for the Ice Jacks, trying to find some space to do something. Bad turnover as Connor Beers loses possession. Great pass from Cale Delzer. Shot goes wide. 25 ticks left on the clock. A 2-0 game for Utah, but a great job by the Ice Jacks responding in the back half of this period. Had a couple opportunities that have been so close to putting them in the score column and making matters feel a lot more contestable. Christopher Walgren has done just about everything he can to keep them right where they want to be in this game, within striking distance. And Utah looking to lay on the gas pedal and ride into the sun in these final 25 seconds of first period action. Benjamin Wiener wrapping around his own net with possession along the boards. A quick drop pass. finding a skate before it finds the stick he's looking for. Back into Utah's defensive zone. Final 10 seconds of period number 1. Now all of a sudden, Ezekiel Endy with a great centering pass. Can't find the tape it's looking for. That is going to bring it to a close here in period number 1. What a great first period of action, especially if you are a Skating Ute fan. 2-0, Utah leads as we head to the first intermission, and it is largely because of that forecheck attack and great goaltending, really from both sides. Christopher Wahlgren with a great first period of action. Just not as contestable as Jack Nowicki's, who went out and posted a shutout against the 8 shots that he saw. We are through with 1 period, headed to the first intermission. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Fans, I'm Taylor, and I'm here with Aiden Umina, number 29. So you scored a shot in the first minute and 31 seconds. So how was that experience for your team?
It was great. Definitely got the guys going. To be completely honest, I didn't know if it went in, so my reaction was just I was kind of standing there trying to figure out what was going on. But yeah, it was good. It was a good start.
Yeah, I bet it was a really big adrenaline rush for you guys. Do you think you can keep that same energy up for the second period?
Yeah, I think we got a lot more going to the second, so should be a good one.
Yeah, do you think any of the coaches, anything that they say in the locker room kind of helps you prepare you guys for that next period?
Yeah, they kind of keep it quiet in the locker room, but we know what we have to do, so.
Good. Well, thank you so much. It was great talking to you.
Thank you.
Back to you guys in the studio.
Back for second period action from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. 2-0 all Utah through one period, especially in the back half of that period. And it started off with the scoring party of Aiden Umina getting the Utes on the board a minute and a half into the game in that first period of action before scoring their second, 12th of the year for Keegan Torrey, assisted by Alex Murray and Ethan Overman. Alex Murray with his first assist of the year. Ethan Overman with his sixth. The 2-0 game. Utah looking to add more to the fire. Connor Beers with the puck to start the second period. We are underway. 19:45 left to play. And immediately garnering possession for his own squad is Cale Delzer. Before it's dropped off for Utah, nice job by Liam Meffert just to poke it back into play. The other way it goes as Northern Arizona enters the offensive zone. Alex Walsh was the intended passer, or the intended receiver of that pass. Along the boards, Walsh takes it back. Quick shot, save made. Not sure if it was Connor Beers' body getting that save or if it was Nowicki getting his 9th save of the night. Either way, lead preserved, 2-0 game still to speak of. Puck is corralled outside the zone and pushed back into it. Now all of a sudden, a good lane towards the net. Great save by Jack Nowicki. Second effort, batted to the side, somehow keeping it out of the net. How about it, Jack? The other way they go. Ben Wiener, quick shot, and he scores! Top tank, 3-0 lead as the lead swells. Utah continuing to step on the gas pedal and extend that already comfortable lead. Give Ben Wiener some space in. That's exactly what will run him up to you. An unbelievable cross-ice goal on the best part of the ice, driving towards center court, right below that Utah logo, finding the space he needed to use that sweet righty shot, going top left side and finding it high above that blocker. How about it, Ben Wiener? 3-0 Utes. Now the other way they go, and a nasty move by Wiener again, cutting into the offensive zone. Ben and Ben on that same line. That's Ben Wiener and Ben LeDuc. Out to the points. That is Owen Melson getting the puck stripped from him. Now all of a sudden it's a breakaway. 18-on-none. Quick shot. Save made by Nowicki. And it doesn't get much better than that as Ryan Trainer just not able to send one home. 1-on-none. Utah getting by on the hair there. Chinny chin chin that time. A great pass from Ezekiel Endy all the way through. Benjamin Wiener feeling hot right now, looking for his second in as many minutes. 18:05 left to play in period number 2, almost 2 minutes in, as this one finds its way ahead to Ryan Trainer, who dishes it in and opts for a quick set of skates on the ice. Before he can, he lays the boom along his bench to Max Fenney and gets a quick change. Back the other way they go. That's Oko Forsberg cutting towards the net. Great pass. Can't find the stick he's looking for. And they're going to have to try and pass it around the horn and try again. Bodie Ensign with the puck, looking for it right in front of the nets. Quick pass, makes its way all the way through, and they'll have to reset. Quick save made by Jack Nowicki, and a quick stoppage with 17:29 left to play in period number 2. And in talking with the Skating Utes head coach, Nick Fornelius, this is exactly what he wanted to see out of this unit. So much talent, so much depth, great youth with this squad, and great veteran leadership as well. We've been able to put it all together in 3-period efforts. There's always something going wrong, blowing a tire down the stretch, giving up a goal that shouldn't have been, swiping the shutout away, whatever it may be. Issues have seemingly popped up all year for the Skating Utes squad, and despite that, they find themselves at 3rd place in the MWCHL, just behind Providence and Montana State, with 22 points. A 10-4-2 record. On the other end, for Arizona, they find themselves at a 5-7-1 record with 11 points in the early goings. Looking to turn it around after dropping their last 2, coming in 5-5 before that last series. Coming up just short against Grand Canyon. Back into the zone it goes, and Utah looking for an outlet. Up along the boards, and a nice pass to Ben Hostetler, who can't hold on to the hot saucer. Back behind the net it goes. That is Ethan Overman with a quick pass, centering ahead. All the way down it goes. We'll likely have an icing. We will. First on the scene that time was Kai Hohoff, and back down the other way we go. But more on Nick Fornelius. It's been a tough effort to get this Utah team to click in all facets on all games. They find themselves, as I said, in third place in the MWCHL. That's with a goal differential of just 12. The teams above them, 33, and the first place team, 70 points in that differential. Utah looking to score as many and keep them as shut out as possible. Back down the other way, into the offensive zone. Northern Arizona looking for a sustained possession, having trouble finding it, largely because of the defensive efforts of Utah. What a pass from Evan Richards, right back to him. That's a psychic connection that time. A little bit of telekinesis, one drop for another. Both of them no look, just can't get it to get home. Connor Beers along the board for Ben Hostetler. Hostetler taking it in pursuit. Quick drop for Connor Beers, finds his stick somehow, passes it to wide open ice. Quick shot, second effort. What a great poke to get it out of the zone by Christopher Walgren. Another great save. 3-0 game, 12 shots for Utah, 11 for Northern Arizona. Still nothing to speak of in the score column. All the way down it goes. And we will have an icing waved off as the first on the scene is an ice jack. Into the corner in, Utah with a nice steal. Now all of a sudden, lots of space for Donovan O'Shea. Cutting towards the net, and the shot just goes wide, missing top right corner. Nice idea, but he couldn't get it on net, and because of it, Utah going to reset, still on the attack. Cole Turner, quick pass to Keegan Torrey, right back to him, and he couldn't find the tape. Turner's in pursuit. He's first on the scene. Connor Beers right behind him as the cavalry, and the puck is swiped right from him. A nice job batting that puck down, not allowing him to get back in the transition game. Liam Meffert giving him zero space. Keegan Torrey laying the boom on the far-sided boards, and Utah able to garner possession. Back to Liam Meffert as Meffert tosses inside the offensive zone. What a job, what a keep to keep it inside the forecheck. Utah forced up against those boards, a battle for possession. All the way down it goes. Quick pass right back to center ice. And a nice cover-up by Christopher Walgren until that puck squeaked loose. Back down it goes with a ranging man waiting there in pursuit. Cutting towards the net and finding Utah bodies on the way. How about a Utah back check? Continue to show out. Moving into the back end of this second period. What a save by Christopher Walgren. Another golden opportunity for the Utes to try and add another, already a 3-goal lead. That would have made it 4 right there. Christopher Walgren says no thank you and shuts him down. It's been all Utah back half of that first period, and now moving into this second period, continuing to step on the gas pedal. 14-13 left to play in period number 2. Utah got off to a great start, and they haven't had much to complain about since. Ezekiel Endy in on the faceoff for the Utes. Tone it up against the competition, Alexander Walsh. Puck is dropped. Walsh wins it, and out it goes. Excuse me, that was Samuel Kleinsmith on the faceoff duties for the Ice Jacks. Cutting into the zone now, all of a sudden a 2-on-1. Driving towards the net. He's going to take his time and wrap around Ezekiel Endy. First on the scene. He can't get a good grip on it. Now all of a sudden, Northern Arizona cutting towards the net. A great save by Jack Nowicki. Looked a little bit off, but nice to bat it down either way, not take any chances. Back towards the net and deflecting behind it. The other way it goes, and a nice change of possession. Holding in, maintaining is Owen Melson. Back the other way for Ben Leduc, who just couldn't find it. Now all of a sudden, a 2-on-1 opportunity. Cutting towards the net. What a save by Jack Nowicki. Second effort, they score. And there goes the shutout. They are on the board. What a response from Northern Arizona, excuse me. Getting it top shelf and burying one to get the monkey off the back. That's Ryan Trainer coming through huge with his 6th goal of the season, his 11th point of the year in his 14th game. And just like that, Northern Arizona cuts the deficit to 2. It is back to a 2-0 ball game. Not technically, not literally, but metaphorically, I guess we'll call it. A 3-1 game. In reality, Utah looking to nurse that 2-goal lead, but a great job on the offensive forecheck by the Ice Jacks, taking advantage of the opportunity, pestering on net with shots and getting that second effort to get it to go through and carry home. A nice poke that time from Nowicki. A second effort poke gets it out of the zone again. Nice steal in transition, a 2-on-2 drive. That's Garrett Jackson looking for a sustained possession pass to center ice. Could not get it to go. All day he had there and all net he had to choose from. Just couldn't get the pass on the tape. And Utah misses a golden opportunity. Now Northern Arizona looking to capitalize on the misgiving. Back along the boards, and a bad shot gets batted down. Max Fenny unimpeded towards the net. 1-on-none. What a save by Christopher Walgren, shutting down the golden opportunity and keeping it at a 3-1 deficit. That is huge. A silent play in the stat book. Not going to stick out like a sore thumb like a goal would or an assist would. Not going to get the goalie a point, but it sure is a beautiful save. And boy, that is silent yardage. That's going to keep Utah right where they are, prevent them from getting all the momentum they need to try and run away with this one, and give his team an opportunity to try and cut it to a 1-goal lead. 2-on-2 opportunity cutting into the offensive zone. Kai Hohoff with possession and losing it to Evan Richards. Richards drops along the boards. And back out of the zone goes Caden Ketchum. Ketchum looking for possession. And he drops it off for Derek Garcia. Quick pass ahead. Can't find anyone, and Liam Meffert is first to respond. All the way down it goes. And a quick reset. Looking along those far-sided boards for someone. Luke Fain with a quick pass that's blocked on its way. Back to Caden Ketchum. Ketchum along the boards. And Ketchum looking for his outlet. On the other side. And Gabriel LeBron now driving towards Utah's side of the ice. And Jack Nowicki with a breather save. No problem that time. Covers with the glove. Gets the stop. 11:40 left to play as we approach the halfway point of this second period. And even 15 shots for both sides. And right when it was feeling like it was all Utah. What a great way to close out that last period with the late goal. A 2-0 lead. Feeling comfortable. Coming into this period and punching him in the mouth again, starting out on the right coin with an immediate goal. And Northern Arizona, right when they're feeling out of it, able to scrape one across. A beautiful goal to get them right where they want to be and get them right back in this game, more importantly. That's Cole Turner with the puck. Quick pass for Keegan Torrey. Torrey with a great forward pass, looking to send a breakaway on the far side. Couldn't get it to go through. Quick pass to Umina. Umina with a shot that's blocked before it had damage on it. Now a 2-on-1 opportunity. Owen Melson with great positioning, and that time the pass just going awry. 2-on-1. Coming up empty. Ryan Jim and Liam Casey on that drive. Now Utah the other way. First effort goes off the top of the nets, and that will get a whistle. Shot made its way through and past Christopher Walgren, but landing on top of the nets, getting a quick stoppage as Utah goes for the second effort poke. Mainly Keegan Torrey looking for his second. And the ref says, you can't do that. We'll get a quick stoppage. 10:59 left to play in period number 2. A 3-1 game. Very even offensive period we've seen between these two. And on that NAU goal, it was Ryan Traynor netting in number 6 with Liam Casey setting up the assist on that drive. And for Liam, that's his 7th assist of the year. Resetting into the back check, and Utah going after the puck. They will receive. Quick pass along the boards to Cole Turner. Turner's got some drive and a great pass ahead to Keegan Torrey. Now he's got a 2-on-1 opportunity. Quick shot. Second effort bounces its way out. He had a wide open Connor Beers on that drive as well. Samuel Kleinsmith also getting his 7th assist of the young season on that last drive. His 11th points total. That is Ethan Overman behind the nets. Dishing in, dealing, maintaining possession, looking for somewhere to go. He's got Connor Beers ahead of him, but A nice stick prevents that one from getting through, and Utah going to have to try a different point of attack. Quick hit laid at center ice, and all of a sudden, in transition, cutting towards the nets and finding a Utah stick before he could do anything. Aiden Werner with a great opportunity that time. The Utah defense shut it down. Ezekiel Endy, quick shot off the crossbar, had him beat, couldn't get it through, and the team captain going to want that one back. Nearly had his 4th goal of the year and his 8th points. A nasty shot from the wrist in the slots. Able to get it off, quick release, just couldn't find the back of the net. Found iron all day. Ethan Overman with a quick pass to Ben Wiener. Wiener loses possession, and a nice job by Northern Arizona. Bat that puck down and keep it out of the offensive zone. Now all of a sudden, beating him to the backhand is Benjamin Leduc. Leduc along the boards. Loses possession, gets it right back. Quick pass for his line mates. Up along the boards once more. Now Northern Arizona gets the possession they're looking for. A 2-on-2 drive, a 2-on-1 drive. As a man drops off towards the bench. That's Samuel Kleinsmith looking for some space, and the Utah back check preventing him from doing so. Aiden Umino with the puck, and a nice move to hold on to that possession. Back out past center ice and into the defensive zone. Gonna have to reset, rekindle, and drive the other way. First on the scene is Alex Walsh. Quick pass, now cutting to a great part of the ice and scoring. It's a 1-goal game just like that. The happy part of the zone. Oka Forsberg cuts up towards center ice, buries top right corner, and just like that, it's a 1-goal deficit. 3-2 game with 8:33 left to play in this second period of action. Not dead yet, say the Ice Jacks. In fact, feeling pretty alive right now, 2-0 if you're just counting those last 2 goals. Great job of dialing back into this game and winning the period, now leading in the scoring column of this second period of action, 2-1. Near side of the boards, there's Oka Forsberg again, somehow dodging an assailant coming in for the hits. A great pass in space to Ben Hostetler. Stetler drops it off. That's Hank Levy with the puck. Levy looking for somewhere to go before he can. He is blitzed through back-to-back huge hits by the NAU back check. Now all of a sudden, Oka Forsberg, great centering pass. What a save by Jack Nowicki. Gets it done again. How about it? 1-on-none driving towards the net. The Utah back check doing him no favors that time. He's able to shut down the opportunity, scoop with the glove, and bring the drive to a close. 8 minutes left, even on the scoreboard. 3-2 game. Utah only leading by 1 after starting this game 3-0. That's exactly what we've been talking about. It's been hard to get that full force effort where Utah is just dominating through all 3 periods of the game. And not to say that this is a likely candidate for Utah to play that way against. Northern Arizona serving as a ticking time bomb so far in the game. A great pass behind the back. Couldn't find a receiver that time, however, and Connor Beers will poke it out of the zone. Back down the other way, Owen Melson with the puck. Melson with a nifty move to get the man off his tail. Passing along the boards. That is Keegan Torrey with a quick pass ahead for Ethan Overman. 2 men go down simultaneously. There goes the stick. And Cole Turner makes his way off the ice. Now a 1-on-1. Owen Melson in pursuit, playing good defense and chips him off the point. A great play that time, keeping him from getting the drive he was looking for. Melson with a quick dish. That's Keegan Torrey in pursuit of the puck. Back along the boards, takes a big hit on his way. Playing such great physical defense today are the Ice Jacks. 3-2 game, a 1-goal deficit with just under 7 left to play. Now ranging was Connor Beers with a great forward pass. Driving towards center ice and a great poke to keep it from getting too dangerous. Feeling pressured, Kai Hohoff dishes it to the side and crisis averted. Now all of a sudden the leading point scorer, Cale Delzer, diving towards the net. Can't find space that he needs to carve one out. Nice pass to center ice, but there's just a Ute there in pursuit before he had taped it up. Ben Leduc taken down on the ice. That's going to be a tripping call as the referee's hand waves high in the air. What disciplined hockey we've had through these first two periods. No more. We've got our first trip to the box and our first man advantage. It is Northern Arizona University taking their first trip, or taking the first trip out of these two teams, and heading to the box for the first time tonight. That is Mitchell Rodas taking the trip to the box, and Utah with the man advantage now for the next 2 minutes, carrying us through 4 minutes and 19 minutes. Carrying us through the 4-minute 19 mark of this second period. First trip to the box. How about it? Great disciplined hockey. And how about it to the refs for letting them play, letting them duke it out. A great shot from the point off the stick of Donovan O'Shea. Not liking the primary whistle that's blown. Putting his hands out to the side. Who, me? How can that be? A trip inside the mind of Donovan O'Shea. Ripping howitzers from the points and questioning the logic of the refs. On most good days, 6:08 left to play. 5-on-4 hockey. The Utes with the man advantage. A nice job trying to clear that puck, but Donovan O'Shea parts in its way, doesn't allow it through. That second effort gets a reset, however, and up along the boards it goes. Stetler with a quick drop-off for Max Fenny. That is Daniel Madison. Along the boards, back to Fenny it goes. Fenny looking for somewhere. He's got an outlet right behind the nets. Donovan O'Shea with a quick pass. Cutting towards the net, looking to eliminate that space and find the ice they need to bury another one. Extend the lead back to 2. 5:25 left to play in period number 2. Back along the boards, a quick drop pass. Utah with a minute left on this man advantage. Over to Donovan O'Shea, a dangerous pass. Able to keep it in front of him. What an athletic stab that time. Maintaining possession, keeping Utah on the forecheck. Ezekiel Endy along the boards. Over to Max Fenny. Final 45 of the first power play of the game for either side. Looking for the clear, could not find it. A great job of maintaining possession. Nothing close so far getting through on the score column. Donovan O'Shea's got a man right on his tail. Quick pass the other way to Daniel Madison. Madison looking for some nifty moves towards the net. He's got Connor Beers. Beers gets walloped along the boards and loses possession. Back down the other way it goes. Final 20 seconds. What a great job by this penalty kill unit. Now they've got to deal with Alex Umina cutting towards the net. Quick shot goes wide. Second effort finds a leg before it finds the nets. Back out to the point. Final 5 seconds of this power play. Ticking down. 3, 2, 1. Back to full strength. Second shot from Alex Umina, not able to find its way through. Garrett Jackson along the boards, able to keep it in and give his teammate Connor Beers a chance at possession. Stabbing after that puck, it's Cole Turner up along the boards. Quick drop for Alex Umina. Umina with a quick pass that's just a little bit too hot and gets right by Cole Turner. Turner waiting for it on the near side. Connor Beers looking his way. Quick pass, a dangerous one at that. That's intercepted, driving into the zone. Before they can do anything, they are stonewalled with a couple of poke checks. And the same can be said about Utah. Going to have to reset out of the offensive zone and take a sec on the back check. Nice move by Connor Beers. Going to hold possession. Quick hands, driving to his forehand. Quick shot, second effort. Put by the wayside on a great rebound by this Ice Jack back check. Cale Delzer is first on the scene. Looking for a piece of that puck. Skating his way to the bench and getting some fresh skates on the ice. 4-on-3 opportunity, Utah. One man below on that drive, and it showed as the pass goes awry. A nice job by Hank Levy just to keep it in the zone. And now Evan Richards looking for somewhere to go. Richards behind the net to Levy. Quick wraparound shots. Save made. What a great job displaying the awareness by Christopher Walgren. Not allowing him any space. Those wraparound goals. Such a quick way for quick points. And he nearly had it. A nice poke ahead for Daniel Madison. Madison showing off that speed. Quick shot, save made. A great shot, a great pass from Madison, playing unselfish hockey, dropping it off for his teammate, fellow freshman Alexander Murray, and he could not bring it home. So as it stands, we've got a quick stoppage with 2:34 left to play in period number 2. A 3-2 Utah lead, but this period has been marked by dominance from Northern Arizona. Don't know if it's the way that the Utes are driving side of the ice, that their nets are fending, but either way, Northern Arizona looking like some bats out of heck in this second period. Along the boards, 2:20 left to play in period number 2. Boy, I could tell you, the Ice Jacks would be feeling amazing about their positioning if they're able to tag across a third goal of the period. 3 unanswered after trailing 3-0 would be an incredible accomplishment. Ryan Jim cutting into the offensive zone. A couple nice moves. Not able to hold possession, however. Back to center ice, a dangerous pass. Quick shot, finds a stick on its way. How about it, Daniel Madison throwing down the body and using it as a punching bag that time to absorb that shot. Exactly what Utah needed to prevent the scoring chance, and a delayed penalty called at center ice. A late call at that. Utah touches, and just like that, Utah goes to the box for the first time tonight. It's going to be Keegan Torrey taking the trip. 1 penalty per side. Been very clean hockey so far. Max Fenney showing some exception to that trip to the box. Going to be a tripping call, and the first of which for the Skating Utes. So now for the final minutes and 39 seconds. Utah going to be playing with a man disadvantage. And they're going to have to be playing keep away a little bit, just trying to milk the clock and get to the third period with the lead intact. Face-off due up on the near side circle. Final minute and 39 seconds of period number 2. Ethan Overman looking for somewhere to go. A nice poke by Cale Delzer, keeping it inside the offensive zone, applying the pressure. A great pass the other way. Back to Delzer, and nothing doing. Delzer with a quick drop pass. Over to Ryan Trainer. Delzer with a shot that goes wide. Delzer back to Trainer, and it finds a Utah body before it can find the nets. Out to Delzer, shot hits the post and out of play. Had him beat. He's looking up to the stars. And boy, that was a dangerous drive. Nearly eliminating that 3-goal deficit. An unbelievable effort showcased in this period by the Ice Jacks. Coming out with some major urgency. Letting the big hitters do their thing. Ryan, Jim, Cale Delzer, Liam Casey, Aiden Wicker, Ryan Trainer, Samuel Kleinsmith, each of the starting forwards been all over the ice tonight. Final minute of action in period number 2 from Salt Lake. Back behind the net, a little battle for possession, and coming out on top is Northern Arizona. Great chance that time. How about it? Jack Nowicki goes all the way behind him and through. Had him beat that time. Couldn't get it to go, could Samuel Kleinsmith. Back out to the point where Cale Delzer waits for it. It's poked out by Ezekiel Endy. How about it? Team captain going against the alternate and showing him out of the zone. Cutting towards the nets as he fires right by Alex Umina. Looking for a pass. Can't find its way through. A nice job covering. Final 17 seconds from the second period of action as Nowicki goes for the cover, and the 21st shot of the game can't find its way through. It's been just dominance this period from Northern Arizona. When we look to that comparison from the last period of action, it was all Utah. Utah skating around laps around these defensive players, able to score 2 within pretty relatively quick succession. And they started that period in a minute and a half in, 1-0 game. Then we had to wait about 15 minutes before it's a 2-0 game, and they managed to keep the shutout intact through one whole period. 3, 2, 1 shot from the point makes its way out. That is going to bring the second period to a close. What a period for Northern Arizona University, carving out 2 goals, chipping away with 10 shots and clawing their way back from the depths to drive it to a 1-goal game, well within scoring range, well within striking distance. A 3-2 score after 2 periods from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. My name is Ellis Beacom, and I will be back in just about 15 minutes for the 3rd and final period of action from the Beehive Showcase between Northern Arizona University and your University of Utah Skating Utes. We'll be right back.
Hey, hockey fans, I'm Taylor, and I'm here with cam number 1 on Northern Arizona's team tonight. So you guys scored 2 shots in this game, so that must be feeling pretty amazing. Good adrenaline rush for you guys. So, and congrats to you as goalie. You know, that's incredibly hard. But how are you feeling kind of about your guys' mindset changing into that second period?
I think we're doing a much better job of adjusting to the Olympic-size ice. We're used to a much smaller ice surface, and I think that kind of got to us in the first period. Second period, we were able to come out, spread out a little bit more, get a few more chances, and we got a few more pucks in the net, and that's what counts at the end of the day.
Yeah, awesome. We totally noticed that shift in you guys, I think, so that was awesome. So thank you guys so much. You guys are playing great, and we'll see you back for a 3rd period.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you.
Back to you guys. Okay, thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Third period hockey due up, a 3-2 deficit with the Utes in front. They are a man down to start this early goings of period number 3, with Keegan Torrey prematurely in the box for 21 seconds, 22 shots for Northern Arizona, and for the Utes, 21 shots to speak of. Quick pass and a great job blocking it in pursuit, not allowing it to get its way through. Having a reset on the first drive of the third period are the Ice Jacks. Quick pass towards the right side, and he had him beat, just missing on the left side of the net. Cale Delzer tried to find the low left corner, and he couldn't get it to go through. 19:35 left to play, officially 20 seconds in, and some change now, 30 seconds in to this third period of action. All the way down it goes. Utah checks out of the box, checks onto the ice with 5 skaters, and back the other way it goes. Keegan Torrey fields the puck, passes to center ice, it's intercepted. This is a dangerous chance driving into the offensive zone. A nice blocker save put down by Jack Nowicki. Behind the nets, 2 men trailing, and it looks like Northern Arizona going to the box for the second time in as many periods. 19:07 left to play here in period number 3, and that's exactly what will happen. Northern Arizona charting their way towards the box for the second time tonight. And it is Fletcher Burnett going to the box for the second time tonight. The Utes looking to take advantage of the man advantage and try and get one across for the first time since 11 minutes into that second period of action. Been a while, a little bit of a scoring drought. 19:07 left to play here in period number 3. This one going to drive Utah out of the offensive zone. A quick reset with 1:55 left to go on the power play. Cole Turner is first on the puck. Quick drop off, and that is Alex Umina cutting into the offensive zone. Christopher Walgren batting it aside, and into the corner it goes. Oh, a nice job keeping it and maintaining possession by Cole Turner at the point. He's calling for it. On the far side, rallying and cutting towards the net. Quick shot, deflection goes wide, and Cole Turner has the puck. Quick pass, back behind the boards. Or behind the net, excuse me. And back the other way we go, looking for a clear. And he's going to get it right past Cole Turner. All of a sudden, they got their best skater on the ice with a lane of speed. Cale Delzer cutting towards the net. A great save by Jack Nowicki. 1:05 left to play on the power play for Utah. It's a pretty interesting game we've seen so far. A great way to start this Beehive showcase, and started out with 2 quick goals from Utah in that first period, taking a commanding 2-0 lead. Before giving up 1 in that second period, they did score their third to take a 3-0 lead, giving up 2 unanswered, drawing the game back to a 3-2 deficit. Now Utah nursing that 1-goal lead, looking for some insurance down the stretch. This is an area that they have struggled time in and time out this year, despite that 10-4-2 record. 22 points on the early goings of the year. A nice job by Ezekiel Endy, the team captain, to keep it in play. Back to Endy, quick shot, makes its way through. And he had Christopher Walgren beat, just couldn't get it on net. Back around to the corner, that's Donovan O'Shea. O'Shea with a quick pass to Max Fenney. Fenney looking for somewhere to go. He's got Ezekiel Endy. Over to O'Shea, one-time shot, makes its way through again, just off target. In its tracks towards the nets. Jack Nowicki with a great pass. Over to Ezekiel Endy. Endy crossing center ice with some speed, cutting towards the net. Over to Max Fenney. Fenney, quick pass, and it goes just wide of the stick he was looking for Ben Leduc. That's going to bring it to a close on the Utah power play. It's another successful penalty kill from Northern Arizona University. Getting better like fine wine as this game goes on. Better with age, I should say. Shot from the slot, well outside of the attacking zone in the neutral zone, trying to do a 360 spinorama, and he can't find the grip he's looking for. Daniel Madison now with a nice move, cutting up a man and making him lose his stick across center ice. A quick dunk pass, and some fresh skates get on the ice for the University of Utah skating Utes. Battle for possession on the far side of boards. A Nice job saucering that puck out of the zone and getting Utah to reset in the neutral zone. Cutting towards the net now is Ethan Overman, showing off the handles. Riding right behind the net, looking for somewhere to go. Will he take the shot himself? Quick centering pass, looking for the stick of Ezekiel Endy over there, and he couldn't find it. Evan Richards now looking to keep it in the zone, and he does just that. Hank Levy in pursuit. Puck just tapping off the tape. Couldn't get it cleanly, and because of it, Kyle Quiner misses a chance to attack the net. Pretty much unappeased. Back around the other way as Alex Murray just misses the puck. Icing waved off. Keegan Torrey first there on the scene. Hank Levy now going after the puck, and back the other way it goes. A nice forward pass. Driving him into space. Luke Fain set that up. Back the other way to Oka Forsberg. Forsberg's already got a big goal in this game. A beautiful wrister earlier in that second period. A 3-2 deficit, 15 minutes left to play in period number 3. A nice move, cutting up the ice and finding some space. Another great shot, finding a skate before it finds the net, however, and Luke Fain gonna want that one back. Nice job just getting it on net, but it couldn't make its way through because of the traffic in front. Connor Beers tries to go forehand to backhand, and he gets it stabbed right out in front of him before he can do so. Along the boards, Donovan O'Shea, a nice job jamming that puck back in the zone. Good pass from Connor Beers on the far side of the boards. That's Keegan Torrey looking for possession. He's got 2 ice jacks in front of him, taking that puck right from under his nose. Dropped right in the offensive zone. And Alex Umina looking to keep it that way. Keep his man off the puck. Umina wanted that one. It just skirted right by him, and he'll have to reset out of the zone. Bodie Ensign that time laying the hits on Cole Turner on the near side. The alternate captain just missing on the misfire. Luke Fain tried to dish it down as far as possible, and he did, but it didn't find a stick in its way. We go back down the other way, and the icing calls for a face-off in the Utah forecheck zone. Utah looking for some quick action here. 14:10 left to play in period number 3. Far side face-off circle. And the draw goes to Northern Arizona. Good job to try and bat that puck out of the zone. Finds Hank Levy's stick on its way. And now all of a sudden a 1-on-2 opportunity. Shooting from the blue line, getting it all the way towards Nowicki to ride home. Just testing him there, testing the reflexes was Ryan Trainer. He's already got one tonight. I'm sure he'd be happy to double down that total with another one here. 13:55 left to play in period number 3 of action. 3-2 game. Utah in front, looking to keep it that way. 21 shots for the Utes, 22 shots for Northern Arizona. On the far side, battling for possession along the boards. Scrum is still going and still looking for a benefactor to maintain possession. A great pass to center ice, but it's scooped up quickly. Garrett Jackson along the boards, and a good centering pass to get his man ahead in Owen Melson. That's Ben Leduc with a great pass all the way across. Couldn't find the tape of Ezekiel Endy, however, and this unit will have to reset, try and maintain possession. Donovan O'Shea lays a hit. He is blown up in trying to do so, and Ben Leduc will go try and clean up and follow that puck. Back into the defensive zone. It's back check action for Northern Arizona. That's Mitchell Rodas with a quick pass before coming off the ice and getting some fresh skates out there. Garrett Jackson with the pass along the boards and out of the zone. A quick Utah reset and some fast skates get on the ice. Kai Holoff with a nice dish just to keep it in the Utah side of the ice. 12 minutes, 37 seconds left to play in period 2. Oh, and all of a sudden a great breakaway with some speed. Aiden Werner towards the net. He shoots. What a save made by Jack Nowicki, standing tall. When all looked dark, a dangerous opportunity, one that NAU is going to be batting themselves for. You got to have that one unappeased, free to the net. Aiden Werner, one of the leading scorers, one of the leading forward scorers. 5 goals this year, nearly had his 6th. He's stonewalled before he could get it through. 12:28 left to play in period number 3. Utah still nursing that 1-goal lead. Looking to tally more, but in order to do that, they're going to need to have a consistent drive on the other side of the ice. Max Fenny looking for possession. He's got it. A great pass. Breaking out for Alex Umina. Another good pass. Icing waved off. Daniel Madison, how about it? Showing off the dirty dangle. Cutting towards the green part of the ice. Shot taken and deflected just high of the nets. Oh, cutting back towards it for more. Daniel Madison goes top left corner and can't find it. Excuse me, that's Max Fenny and Madison on the rebound. Madison looking to maintain possession, and he will with a quick pass along the boards, looking to get it out of the zone. He can. A great job cutting towards that puck by Aiden Werner. All of a sudden in the offensive zone with another man to boot. Pass goes awry, and they'll have to reset. Utah on the attack now. Back behind the nets and along the boards. Down the other way it goes. That's Alex Umino with a quick pass. Looking for another pass is Evan Richards. Trying to block the man in front of that stick. Hank Levy goes down and bites one on the ice. Quick pass. Alex Umino is right there, and he's got a man to his left. What a great centering pass for Hank Levy, who eats it again, maybe losing or missing a skate out there of some sort. Back-to-back drops within a few seconds of each other. How about it? Great stick handles, cutting towards the net. Looking for the open man, selfless play. Couldn't find it to go, though. Caden Ketchum showing off the quick hands. Now all of a sudden, a dangerous turnover in transition. Can't have that happen if you want to stay in front in these games, especially against a good team like Northern Arizona. They've taken their opportunities and ran to the mountaintops so far tonight, and I'm sure they'd love one more chance to try and crack one across. 3-2 game, approaching the halfway point of the period. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. Along the boards, it's a 1-on-2 opportunity. Now a 2-on-2 opportunity before he could get the drive going towards the nets. It's flagged down. It is an offsides call, and we'll have a quick stoppage. 10:25 left to play here in period number 3, as Northern Arizona is forcibly removed from Utah's side of the ice. Back outside we go into the neutral zone on that far-sided face-off circle. Oka Forsberg on the duties for Northern Arizona. Connor Beers on the other side, and coming up successful this time is the Northern Arizona face-off units. Back into Utah's zone. They'll have to reset. 10 minutes and 5 seconds left to play in period number 3. Utah nursing that 1-goal lead, and I'm sure they'd love to add a couple more, feel more comfortable and confident about where they are right now. 9:50 left to play. Dished out to the side and just missing the tape he was looking for. Connor Beers first on the scene, and he's got a man to deal with right in front of him in Jackson Schmoozle. Oh, what a great save by Jack Nowicki, extending well outside of the crease, somehow able to get a mitt on it and keep it out. Utah bench loving that one as Nowicki keeps us knotted at a 3-2 deficit. Utah still in front. 9 minutes and 25 seconds remain in period number 3. Oh, a great hit along the boards and going down like a ton of bricks as Keegan Torrey skates off the ice. His counterpart will as well in Kai Holhoff. Unstoppable force meets immovable object. Delayed penalty is called, and we'll see who's got the infraction. From the body language, it looks like Utah going to the box, and that's exactly what it'll be. A late hit that time, and it looks like they're going to call it an interference call on Benjamin Leduc. Team captain Ezekiel Endy looking for the final verdict. Hey, what happened there? You're calling it on us? What? So it looks like they're going to call it charging, actually, and go into the box for a 2-minute minor. Is Ben Leduc. Getting his 2-piece in is Alex Umina. Making sure him and Leduc on the same page. A 1-man advantage for Northern Arizona. This could be the opportunity they've been looking and patiently waiting for the last period and a half. 9:08 left to play in the third period of action. Time is ticking in the wrong direction now, over halfway. 2 minutes on this man advantage starting right now as Ben Leduc checks into the box for the first time tonight. Puck drop goes to Utah. That's Alex Umina right on the spot, passing along the boards to try and keep it out. Northern Arizona 1 goal away from flipping this game on its head and completing the comeback. What a poke by Ezekiel Endy, waiting for his teammates and getting them in space. Now finding ways to kill clock. A shot from center ice, doing his best just to get the stoppage. And that's exactly what will happen. And Endy getting chirped out a little bit from the head referee down there. Not liking what he saw. I think Endy was probably going in for a poke to try and get the second effort on the puck. Taking the exception to that was the official. 8:46 left to play in period number 3. 1:38 on that Ice Jack man advantage. Third of which tonight. They're looking to take advantage of this one. Both of their goals have been scored at even strength. 1.5 minutes left on the power play for the Ice Jacks. Cutting into the offensive zone with some authority, driving towards the net and behind. Great pass to the point, quick shot. Block made, putting the body on a poster. How about it, Garrett Jackson? Taking a sacrifice for the team. Jackson calling for it. What a pass to center ice. Now Jackson looking for space. He's got a man right there, and it's an untouched Alex Umina who had a wide open range towards the net. Just couldn't handle the great pass from Garrett Jackson, and because of it, Utah missing a golden shorthanded opportunity. 2-on-2 hockey now. Driving towards the net. More poke checks, sending it awry and doing the dirty work they needed to. Evan Richards looking for the puck. He's got it. He's got a 3-on-1 as well. Quick pass to Connor Beers. Second effort is stonewalled by Christopher Walgren. Puck still loose in front of the nets. And possession remains, this time switching over. It is an Ice Jacks puck as they cut up towards the Utah zone. Final 20 seconds of the power play. Donovan O'Shea goes down like a ton of bricks on the ice, along with his counterpart, fighting for space towards the nets. Final 15 seconds. Great save by Nowicki. Rebound shot is out there, and it finds its way through. Connor Beers looking for the puck, and he gets Cale Delzer in his way to prevent him from doing so. 3, 2, 1, back to even strength. 5-on-5 hockey for the next 7 minutes, barring there are no penalties. A nice pass to Connor Beers, one of the most gifted skaters on the ice. Quick dish in, and he goes for a line change as Max Fenney corrals the puck. Fenney along the boards. He's got a 2-on-1 situation where he is wedged like the wedge, and the puck shoots out. 6:42 left to play as Jack Nowicki covers up, stops the puck, and we'll have a quick stoppage with exactly 6 minutes and 40 left to play. Down on the far side of the court. A nice stop by Nowicki. He's been making those all night. And the longer this game goes on, the more he's been tasked with facing 28 shots now, and he's saved 26 of them. How about it, Jack? Welcome back. Faceoff goes by way of the Ute. And a quick reset as Ethan Overman takes the puck. Overman with a quick drop pass. And this is for Aiden Umina, but it finds a stick on its way. That was Oka Forsberg playing pesky and getting in there, preventing it from being the storybook ending that Utah is looking for. Ethan Overman driving towards the net and behind. Quick pass, able to find some space, still looking for it. Oka Forsberg swipes it right from him, and Ethan Overman tries to go right for it. One shot, one punch, and Oka Forsberg gets lit up at center ice. Max Fenney couldn't stick with it. Now that it is Alex Umina back on the ice, the two Umina brothers skating in unison as Max Fenney cuts towards the net. Second effort from Aiden Umina put on nets, and it goes just wide. A great pass to Ben Leduc at center ice, in some space with room to breathe, and he nearly had another one. A golden opportunity. Max Fenney with a quick pass, can't find its way through. along the near side boards, and all the way out it goes. A nice pass, but a better play from Malachi Lynch, shutting down that opportunity before it even started. Back into the zone with some speed. He's got him beat, and he's got the left side of the net all to himself. How about it, Ben Leduc? A 4-2 lead for the Utes, and they double down just like that, increasing it to a 2-goal deficit once more. A huge goal with only 5:18 left to play in the third period. Forehand all day. How about it, Ben Leduc? And that is a massive goal. We already had one Ben score earlier in the game in Benjamin Wiener with the unassisted fifth goal, his unassisted fifth goal of the year. And now another Ben getting in on the action, this time Ben Leduc. Backhand, forehand all day. I've got the wave on you, and he buries it. Top left corner. A no-brainer shot and score, had the whole net to work with, and when you give a guy like Ben Leduc that much space, good things tend to happen if you are a Utah Ute. Along the boards, a nice job keeping it in the offensive zone. Utah looking to make that the dagger. Cale Delzer showing the same amount of effort right now as he did at the opening moments of the game. A nice play by Ryan Jim, cutting back into the offensive zone, but Utah's back check looking good right now. Great forward pass for Cole Turner right there as he wraps around. Quick pass to center ice, and he can't find a stick. Back the other way it goes now, and that is Aiden Werner driving towards the net. Werner looking to make it a one-goal game, and he nearly did. What astute reflexes that time from Jack Nowicki, who continues to put on a clinic behind as the last wall of defense for the Utes. And they are more than comfortable and confident to have him in nets, especially the way he's been playing tonight. Nowicki playing out of his mind. So Leduc, the member of the Utes to go, the only member of the Utes to go to the box in this period, makes up for it with his own guidance on that shot just a couple minutes ago to extend the lead to 2, and now Utah feeling very comfortable with 4 minutes remaining in period number 3. Looking to ice the clock and bring it down to the final minutes of this game with a 2-goal lead. Puck finds its way out, and all of a sudden, it's a 1-on-2 chance. Passing towards center ice, and Utah's physical defense continues to run the show. Cole Turner with a quick pass, or with a centering pass to him that he could not find. 3:35 left to play in period number 3. Nice job corralling the puck over on the right side of the ice, and a quick forward pass looking to get the drive started. That was Luke Fain looking for somebody and somewhere to go with it. Now Keegan Torrey with the puck. Max Benny with a drive. Cutting through the neutral zone and looking to make quick work of the man he was on line with. Looks like a delayed penalty called. Just wondering on which side. From the mannerisms of Max Benny, it looks like the Utes going to the box again. Unless it's both sides. It is both sides. Little interference call with some late shoves as Caden Berninger and Max Fenny both take a trip to the box. Second time tonight that Fenny has went to the box. 4 total penalty minutes, and it is interference. A slash on Max Fenny and interference on his counterpart. Going to the box for the second time tonight is Max. And Caden Berninger going for his first trip to the box. Fletcher Burnett with a trip earlier. Mitchell Rodas with a trip earlier. Other than that, been a pretty clean game between these two sides. Tensions flaring down the stretch here, and it's understandable. Playing a very aggressive form of hockey for both of these sides. Huge hits tonight. Loud hits, I should say. As a second member of the Utah squad goes to the bench, that's Alex Murray. And it looks like it's going to be 5-on-4 hockey. With 2 Utes checked into the box. Only 1 Northern Arizona Ice Jack checking in. And Here we go. Final 3 minutes of action. 2-minute penalty for one side, 2-minute penalty for the other side. Only difference is Utah is a man down. 5-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. And the face-off goes to Northern Arizona before Utah pokes it out of the zone. Benjamin LeDuc all over the place tonight. And what a eyes in the back of his mind that time from Ezekiel Endy. Dishing that pass behind the back and getting him to try and break out. Minute 45 left to play on the power play. 2:45 left to play in the game. Down in the corner, looking for somewhere to go. Quick shot and a save by Jack Nowicki. Getting better as this game goes on. What an unbelievable effort he's displaying tonight. How about it, Jack Nowicki? That glove. It's got magnets in there or something. It's a heat-seeking missile so far tonight, preventing all and every puck that goes his way from finding the nets. All but two beautifully placed shots earlier in the game from Ryan Trainer and Oka Forsberg. The unlikely, well, I shouldn't say that, not the unlikely candidates. And it's not that they're the unlikely candidates. I think it's more that Cale Delzer is the likely candidate, and Utah's done a great job of neutralizing him tonight so far. Quick timeout called and 30 seconds left on that timeout. Both sides discussing strategy. Time certainly working in Utah's favor with just over 2.5 minutes left to play. Utah feeling good about their chances to try and close the door and take the first game of the Beehive Showcase 4-2 or whatever the final score may be. The game is nowhere near over yet. Got these final 2 minutes. It's almost like time slows down when you're in the back half of the third period. Game coming to a close, backs against the wall. That's where every pass, every shot becomes 10 times more important. Every one of these has a chance to draw it to a one-goal game. With only 2:39 left to play. The Ice Jacks not gonna want to press their luck, running out of scoring chances, running out of opportunities due to the time constraints. Final 2.5 minutes of play from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. It's a face-off winner for Northern Arizona, passing all the way across the horn. Quick shot, save made by that low blocker. Back out to the points and back out to Delzer. Delzer cutting towards the net, looking for some space. Quick pass right in front of the net, and Jack Nowicki with another blocker save. Back out the other way. Ryan Trainer looking for somewhere to go. And he's got his man right in trail to his left in Samuel Kleinsmith. Right over to Ryan Trainer, and he had a goal. Could he get the tape on that? Final minute of the one-man advantage for Northern Arizona. Another shot just wide, just going high, that is. Had all goal to work with. Jack Nowicki with great positioning and a little bit of luck. That puck doesn't find its way through. Backhanded shot, second effort. He's got a barrage of bodies in front of him, and Nowicki outlasts. 1:40 left to play. In period number 3, before I could get to it, they have their third of the game, and it is back to a one-goal deficit with 1:40 left to play. Utah checking out of the box. That's Alex Murray expiring on the on the man disadvantage, I should say. But Ryan Jim coming through enormous here with 1:40 left to play. Now Utah feeling a little bit tight and concerned, not wanting to give up that 2-goal lead. Cut to 1 now. Northern Arizona feeling great about their chances to try and claw their way back in this game. It's been all Northern Arizona really through the better part of these last 2 periods. Utah just came out raging. Those 2 goals have been huge insurance for them moving into this second and third period, moving through these second and third periods. 1:40 left. Even strength hockey, 5-on-5 action. First pass goes awry. Clock continues ticking. 1.5 minutes, and wouldn't be surprised if the second Northern Arizona can get an extended drive out over on the other side of the ice. Get a little pull net action. Last resort time to try and claw their way back in this one. Going to get a wave down, and all the way down the other way we go. 1:18 left to play. Quick stoppage on the icing call. And Utah safe for now cutting towards their offensive zone. On the forecheck, Utah will be, at least to start the drive here. 1:18 left to play in period number 3. Only a 1-goal game, 4-3. We find ourselves knotted at here in the third period. Going off the face-off, looking for a quick shot, nothing doing. Couldn't find its way through. Cutting into the offensive zone, a nice job on the back check by Utah. And some hands going off to the side. What could that have been? And it looks like they're calling it a high touching, saying that Keegan Torrey touched that puck above his head. Unsure, a bit of confusion down there on what the official signal was from the referee. As it stands, Utah's got a draw, this time on their side of the court. Jack Nowicki going to have to tighten up and hope for some good defense in the back half of this period from his skating Utes. Before we get to it, we've got another quick timeout. Both sides going to converge strategies and try and get out of this game with a win. A 1-goal deficit. Comeback here would be a truly impressive feat from Northern Arizona. Tomorrow night, it'll be Montana State, same place, same time. Only difference is the matchup. And Montana State coming in looking to beat the Utes. Obviously, they have some serious distance in front of them, or behind them, to feel comfortable about where they are in the standings. 34 points so far this year from Montana State, a 16-2 record. Haven't even touched overtime. They do have 2 shootout losses, but nothing to speak of in that overtime category besides wins. University of Providence right behind them at a 12-4-1 record with 1 shootout win as well and 25 points. Utah with an even 22 points on the season. A win tonight would be monumental. Get 2 more points, make it 24 before playing Montana State tomorrow. And looking to hand them just their 3rd loss of the early goings of this season. The division leader. And Utah's looking to upset them here on their home courts. Shot is blocked. Keegan Torrey all the way down, just misses the empty netter. Gonna have an icing, and back down the other way we go with 58 left to play. Torrey with a golden chance that time to drive one on net. Couldn't get it to ride home, and because of it, we go back down the other way. Less than a full minute of action left here in period number 3. Utah looking to close out these final details and right it home as a 1-0 start to the weekend. That starts with the most important 58 seconds of the game right here. Battle for possession ensues, and it's Northern Arizona coming out on top. Quick shot from the point. A nice job finding space. Northern Arizona maintaining possession well. Back out to the other side, and now all of a sudden Utah undermanned. Quick shot. Save made by Jack Nowicki, who continues to show out down the stretch of this game. Seen far more shots than Christopher Walgren, and it's interesting because it was all Utah in that first period. Nothing but Utah in the offensive zone, and here we are in this third period of action. 40 seconds left. And he's got 32 saves tonight. Jack Nowicki, how about it, showing out in front of the home crowd. Down on that near side, looking for somewhere to go. Ryan Jim with a quick pass to the point. Deltzer the other way. Center ice, quick shot, dangerous opportunity. Centering pass, and a shot is blocked by Keegan Torrey, putting the body on the line and stopping the puck in its tracks. Final 15 seconds due up. Looking for space is Deltzer, back the other way, and he's got Jim. Jim looking for somewhere to go. He goes back to Deltzer the other way. Deltzer with a quick shot, scores on the second effort. 6.5 left to play, and Northern Arizona's come all the way back to tie it. Jack Nowicki with the yeoman's effort, and it's not enough to shut him down at the final waning moments of this third period. 2 huge penalties taken by Utah in this period alone. The benefactors of this comeback have been themselves, and here we go. 4-4 hockey game. We've got overtime action more than likely unless a team can score within the next 6.5 seconds. Utah felt like they were in the driver's seat the better part of this game. The last 2 periods, chipping away from Montana State, and Utah crumbling when it matters most. A catastrophic goal with 6.5 seconds left. Northern Arizona trying to send this one into overtime. Get a win on the road. from enemy territory. Empty net opportunity. Utah missed it, and because of it, we've got overtime action from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. An unbelievable turn of events. Truly unbelievable. How about it? Never giving up in this game. Northern Arizona, we were down at the most they've ever been down is 2 against these Utes tonight. Ryan Jim at the biggest point of the game gets some huge points. His 7th goal assisted on Cale Deltzer's 7th assist and assisted by Ryan Trainor's 6th assist himself. Trainor also has 5 goals to go with it. That is now 11 points on the year for Ryan Trainor. We've got overtime action and a 1.5-minute break before we get into it from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. My name's Ellis Beacom, and I'll be right back for 4th period of hockey, or overtime as we call it. Three-on-three overtime action due up from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. Fenny's still down there in the box, but even strength on the ice. We've got 3-on-3 hockey. Utah looking to close it out and find a flair for the Dramatics, sending this one to overtime, but trying to close it out like they were oh so close to doing just a couple minutes ago. And Northern Arizona University looking for one of their most storied and improbable comebacks of the young season. A 5-7-1 record, looking to make it 6-7-1, and they might have just done that. Cale Delzer on the first shot! Save made by Nowicki. That was game over. Unbelievable collapse by Utah defensively. You cannot give that player that much space and that much time to work with to start the period, to start the overtime action. 4:50 left to play. We're less than 10 seconds in, and Cale Delzer almost just ends it on the first shot. What a great start for Northern Arizona University, and boy, they have sucked the energy right out of this place. Road Warriors, how about it? Coming in as the underdogs. They might be leaving as the overdogs if they keep playing like this. Benjamin Leduc looking to send the fans home happy. Quick shot save made. What reaction time that time from Christopher Walgren yet again. Max Fenny checking out of the box and back onto the ice. Looks like he's going right to the bench. Both sides getting some fresh skates on the ice. Utah looking to close this one out, make it 3 straight wins on the other end. Northern Arizona looking to get back in the win column for the first time in their last 3 games. A 2-game skid currently. Looking to avoid letting that become 3. 4 minutes and 32 seconds left. Ethan Overman takes out of the zone. And Utah going to reset. He feels that man in pursuit. That's Oka Forsberg. Forsberg has the puck drop behind him, and now Connor Beers with possession, cutting towards the net. Looking for space. He's got Overman at center ice. Opts forward himself. Quick shot, save made as it rides just high of that crossbar and out behind the net. 4:05 left to play in this this overtime period of action. Under 4 minutes. Utah looking to close it down the way it started. Keegan Torrey nearly having his 2nd of the game. Wrap up from Christopher Walgren. That is going to give us a stoppage with 3:50 left to play in this overtime period of action. A 4-4 game. What an improbable comeback for Northern Arizona University. Down 2-0, down 3-0 before making it 3-1, 3-2. Utah made it 4-2, 4-3, tying the game with 6 3.5 seconds left to tick. Here we are with 3 minutes and 45 left to play, all the way down. Garrett Jackson first on the scene. We've got ourselves an icing. Back down the other way we go. Turning up the gas when it matters most. That was an improbable goal. Near impossible, but clearly proving it to not be impossible. An amazing play by the Northern Arizona University man advantage team. Cutting towards the nets and stonewalled before he could get there. Alex Umino wanted to send these fans home happy, and Garrett Jackson takes the man down on the ice. 3.5 left to play in this overtime period. Along the boards, Garrett Jackson in pursuit. He's got a man there in front of him in Samuel Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith looking for some space, and he dodges the man off him with a quick stop. All of a sudden, a one-on-one opportunity up the corner. Nice poke, keeping possession from him, but his teammates trail, cutting into the zone, looking for somewhere to go, and a quick pass makes its way all the way around the horn. Nice positioning from Jack Nowicki, and now all of a sudden, the Utes have a drive the other way. Jack Umino with a quick pass right to center ice, and nothing doing. More good positioning to keep Utah stonewalled. 2:45 left to play as we approach the halfway point of this overtime period. With some space. Oh, and a nice move. Stonewalled in front of him by Cole Turner. Turner looking for some space to work with. He's got Ezekiel Endy in front of him, and a quick pass finds a stick before it finds Zeke. Up along the boards, dishing it off, one man to another. And a nice play by Cale Deltzer. He's already had a couple of them here in this overtime period. Working his way along the boards. A nice job by that Utah back check. Poking it up along the boards is Endy before a quick pass to Cale Deltzer. Deltzer finds some space, cutting in front of the net. What a save by Jack Nowicki. The arm of the ref is in the air, and it looks like Utah is going to the box, but if it means they didn't lose on that play, it's a successful penalty, I'd say. 2:03 left to play. A man disadvantage now for Utah. More sloppy hockey down the stretch as Donovan O'Shea checks into the box for the first time tonight, showing some exception. Very difficult part of the game to be taking a penalty like that. So now it'll be a man advantage for Northern Arizona, and boy, how that changes the tide of things. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in overtime. 2 minutes on the penalty kill for Utah now. Things heating up down the stretch. Overtime looked like an afterthought with that final minute of action. A missed, wide open empty netter leads to Northern Arizona scoring with 6.5 left. And here they are on the verge of winning a game that looked like all but a bona fide loss with just 2 minutes left. Quick pass along the boards. Stonewalled there by LeDuc. LeDuc looking for the puck, and he's got it. A great pass to Ethan Overman, who gets a nice hop off his stick and a 2-on-1 drive. Utah looking to close it down. Overman gets blocked on its way, and 1.5 minutes left to play as he wraps around the horn looking for somewhere to go. Overman along the boards. Quick pass for Keegan Torrey. Torrey boxes him out with his body and drives towards the net. Quick pass. Secondary effort, and it can't find its way through. Torrey with some space. It finds a helmet before it finds the net. Ezekiel Endy with the puck now to the point. Jack Umino with a quick shot. Can't find its way through. Final minutes of action, and not only overtime, but on this power play as well. What a great save by Christopher Holmgren. 57 left on the power play, 1 minute left to play in overtime. We might be approaching shootout territory. Both of these teams looking to close it down here and now in the overtime period. 57 seconds remain on the NAU man advantage. Utah looking to escape by the hair on their chinny chin and get a chance to win this one themselves. Dangerous, fine line that they're riding right now. Donovan O'Shea in the box looking to check out eagerly and give Utah a shot of adrenaline. It's been all NAU the last 10 or so minutes of regulation. Along the boards, a great pass to Cale Deltzer. Now all of a sudden a 2-on-1 drive. Cutting towards the net, looking for Cale, and he'll have to go along the boards to try and reset it. A nice job keeping that puck in the zone. Now all of a sudden, wide open man on the left side of the ice. What a great block shot. Putting the body in front, and Keegan Torrey takes one for the team. Outside of the zone, a huge reset. Final 30 seconds of overtime from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. 4-4 game. Anyone could take it. Sudden death. Next goal wins. As Keegan Torrey checks into the bench, a quick line change. Utah getting some fresh skates in. Connor Beers, a 2-on-0, driving towards the net. Quick pass is broken up, and the waved arm of the official is up. Final 10 seconds, and it looks like it is going to be a hooking call against Connor. Well, not against Connor Beers, rung up against Connor Beers. We've got an NAU player going to the bench with 10 seconds left. Beers with a golden opportunity that time, and I think if you're Cale Deltzer, you're feeling good about that penalty. You'd rather take that penalty than lose. So the hooking call nets them in the box for 2 minutes, and now even strength for the next 10 seconds. 3-on-3 hockey once more. Final 10 seconds of overtime hockey due up. Quick poked. Jack Umina looking for space. Quick pass. All the way down it goes, and it looks like we are going to have a shootout. They wave off the icing. That is the end of overtime. 4-4 as we cross through our fourth period. Shootouts due up in just a moment. What an incredible game down the stretch this has become. 2-0 to start it for Utah. It was all Utah in that first period. Some late life in that first period alone from NAU would translate into 2 goals in that second period, driving the deficit from 2-0 up to 3-0 before cutting it to 3-2. Going into that third period of action, 3-2 turned 4-2 on a huge Ben LeDuc goal before NAU was able to come up with 2 huge game-breaking goals, tying this game up when it mattered most. Ryan Jim scored his 7th. Ryan Trainer scored his 2nd of the game and his 7th of the year. And all of a sudden, 4-4 hockey. Utah feeling good just to survive that overtime period, considering that they took a penalty within the first 10 seconds of it. Utah been playing behind for the majority of the second half of this game. Second period belonged to NAU. Third period belonged to NAU. Clawing their way back from the depths. 6.5 left to play when they score it. Unbelievable heroics shown off by this Ice Jacks team, and a win here tonight for them would be one of historic proportions. An incredible comeback for the ages. Utah looking to prevent that from coming to fruition, and they're looking to close out a game that they had all but written up. Jack Nowicki in net for the Utes. On the other end, it is Christopher Walgren looking to shut him down. First up, Oka Forsberg already got a goal tonight, looking for his 2nd. Jack Nowicki on Oka. Quick shot, goes wide, and Utah survives the first round, or the first shots of round 1. Looking for the lead now. They've got their team captain, Ezekiel Endy, great in these situations. Taking on Christopher Walgren, and looking to beat it right by him. Refs blow the whistle, and Ezekiel starts his run-up. Cutting towards the net, looking for space. Quick shots, blocked out by Walgren. A great job with that low blocker, able to stab it out with the skate and prevent it from giving Utah a much-needed 1-0 lead in this, in this shootout opportunity. Haven't seen some shootout action in a while. Utah looking for their first shootout win of the year. Now this time driving towards the net, it's Ryan Jim. He's got a goal tonight. And a great save by Jack Nowicki. He makes another huge stop. He's been doing it all tonight. Did let in 4, but he faced 34. That one no different. Low glove side. I'm all over that, Jack Nowicki says. And Utah with a chance to take a huge lead. Connor Beers, the rookie, looking to provide the thump. And the heroics cutting towards the net. Quick shot, save made by Walgren. What a defensive display for both goalies so far. Minding their nets with tender love and care and not allowing anything near that net we speak of. So now Aiden Werner with a chance. You can hear a pin drop in here. Werner driving towards the net. Jack Nowicki looking for 3 straight saves. Werner cuts up. Quick save made by Jack Nowicki. Trying to go 5-hole was Aiden Werner. Nothing to show for it. And now it comes down to the stick of Alex Umina coming out there. The two-way defenseman looking to send these fans home happy and write it up as a win for Utah. Cutting towards the net with some speed. Driving towards Wogren, he shoots! Low blocker side! And it's a Utah hockey win here from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. As they circle outside their bench, that is the end of overtime. They do end up clawing their way back from well in front to tied with their backs against the wall and a man disadvantage. How about it? Jack Umina coming through when it matters most, giving Utah the biggest goal of the game and allowing them to clamp down on a 5-4 win at home. One that I'm sure they would have loved to have 20 minutes ago. But dangerous, dangerous second half antics from Northern Arizona University. Some great momentum rolling into the final 2 periods of action. Northern Arizona rides that all the way into this overtime period. 3 straight stuffs from Jack Nowicki. How about it, Jack? Topping off a night in which he had 34+ saves. An incredible showing for Jack Nowicki. And an incredible showing for Jack Umina coming through when it matters most and solidifying it as a Utah Skating Utes win. Utah now on the season, improving their record to 11-4-2 on the early goings of the year, getting their 24th points of the season. And on the other end, for Northern Arizona, that marks 3 straight losses, 5-8-1 on the season. What an incredible comeback effort from this Northern Arizona squad. What once felt like a bygone game by the wayside, and be chalking it up for their next efforts, had just completely flipped around in just a couple blinks of an eye within 2 minutes of that third period, able to close it down and get 2 huge goals to send it to overtime. Overtime extends all the way through before the shootout, where Jack Umina buries it and closes the night. A 5-4 win to open the Beehive Showcase for the University of Utah Utes. They're looking to make it 2 straight tomorrow against the division-leading Montana State University Bobcats. We will see you then tomorrow at 7:30. Same place, same time, different matchup. What a great matchup between these two tonight.